What's going on, guys? I'm back at you again, and let's talk about this terrible Broncos game. This game was like a bad accident you see, and you just don't even look at it. You keep driving by, and you get yourself out of it. It was just so bad. Something's got to give with Denver. They either got to fire that coach, because let's face it, when they run their offense, it's so vanilla. There's no motion. It's so predictable. It's just nothing to it. You have all these weapons and you don't put them in positions to make plays. It's just like, well, my audience is very smart. I'd like to think anyway. And you guys know this stuff is rigged. So it's either that they're doing it on purpose or they're really just that bad. They're really just that bad. But let's see if they're just that bad or if it's just the rig. Let's take a look at this. So first play, it's 0-0. So they run a slant. Okay, but the only problem is, look at this guy. Lets him go, and then he should be sprinting. He should be picking that off, honestly. But they give Russell a gimme just to make people think, oh, he's all right, he's okay. We're going to have a good game here. Finally, they do a motion. They don't do a lot of motion, guys. I think they motioned maybe like 6 times the entire game. It's not good. You should be motioning on every play, honestly. And the Colts just give this up. No one in the flats at all. They just leave the guy open. So this is a drive where they're just trying to give the Broncos 3 points, clearly. See, they're able to get 10 yards, 15 yards easily, but they can't score. But then again, they didn't really play defense. Look at this, wide open, wide open. They're just letting them get a little something, making you think they're going to score this drive, but nope. Another thing the Broncos don't do, they do not roll Russell Wilson out ever. I don't think they ever rolled him out. When he runs away, it's because he did it by himself. It's a drop back, and he runs away. They're basically running this offense like he's Aaron Rodgers, but he's not. This should be a touchdown, but look at Jerry Jeudy. What are we doing here? Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing not catching this ball here? We probably won't get another view of that. Yeah, so that's so dumb. Throws it right in his breadbasket. Perfect pass. All I'm hearing is how bad Russell Wilson is. That's all I'm hearing, right? But he just threw a touchdown pass that his receiver just dropped. Okay, but he's so bad, right? Oh, this kick's being manipulated. Manipulation. Yeah? Nah, I didn't really... Yeah, I saw a flicker at the end, but it's kind of hard to tell that one. Alright, so now they twist on the right and they get him. They're just having you think that the Broncos are better. But look at the left guard. Pro ball left guard right here. Lets 2 guys through. That's their pro ball. Or pro bowler. Defensive end takes itself out of the play. Well, this isn't really where the effery is. The effery starts in the second half, really. Alright, so now they do a delayed blitz. They got guys open, but he's going to run right into 91. This is ridiculous, guys. Let's pause right here. Russell Wilson is good enough to anticipate this throw in front of this guy right here. And you know he's breaking in. Just float it right up to him, let him chase it. Or this guy. You have either guy there. It's better than just running into the guy and getting sacked. Like, this guy is open. Just give it to him. Obviously, this is part of the rig. Obviously. So next play, DN takes himself out of the play. Now they're just trying to make us think that the Colts are just not as good. But let's look at how terrible the linemen are blocking or not blocking. Look at the tackle right there. Look at the right tackle just doing an awful job. Not kicking back, not getting depth, just letting the guy right through. Nicely done for the Broncos. Oh, there's the second motion of the game. And they're clearly in zone. No one followed him, so Russell should know there's a zone here. Wide open guy. Throws it. It's a screen. All right. They run in a screen. A screen on a zone should never work, but obviously the Colts are just letting this happen. Because everyone's facing in, so you can see it happening. So it shouldn't work. It works in man coverage usually, because everyone's facing the opposite way. So how does he get this first down? But they couldn't get any of those other 4th and 1s. So he gets this one. Oh, it's because 51 crashed inside. So no edge, no chance. If he was in his position where he was supposed to be, that would have been a tackle for a loss. But he decided to crash inside for whatever reason. All right. Now, this corner, number 34, is playing 8-9 yards off of the receiver. He runs a 4 or 5 yard in route, in hitch route, and then the corner makes the play. That's the only reason that's a good play. If he didn't make that tackle there, guess what? They're yelling at him. Oh, that one's manipulated, guys. This kick was going left. Let's watch it. So right there, it started going left. He missed this kick, guys. He kicks it left, and look at it. It gets pulled right. And you can see the flag lift on the left side, so you can tell that they manipulated just a little bit to get it over there. Look at the end crashing, but they do a slight twist on that side. Now this is where we're going to see Matt Ryan go crazy, right? Yeah. Look at 47. Why are you so shallow, Mr. John Lynch? John Lynch, why are you so shallow, John Lynch? Get some depth. Can someone tell me what John Lynch was doing on that play? Jesus. They motion in the trip. The Colts, they motion all the time. That's why they're a better team. Offensively. Wide open guy, no one there for whatever reason. Oh, there's his man. Patrick Surtain. Look at how far off the ball he is. Alright. You're in man coverage. You're one of the best corners in the league. Why are you almost 10 yards off? He runs a drag route from a yard away, and this guy is running the same route from 10 yards away. What is going on? Who would ever do this? You see a drag, you'd run down. You would meet him. You wouldn't be running from there. It's just so dumb. That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Oh, and then number 14, let's go of the football. Look at him. Look at him. He knew it was coming. He's facing this way so he can act like he doesn't know the guy's coming. Leaves the ball in the wrong arm. Why would you have it in the left arm? Because he wants the guy to strip it. That's why. Lets the guy strip the ball. And look at him. He just lays there, doesn't fight to get up at all. But guess what? His player got it. How convenient. What is my defensive end doing? My outside backer is the edge player on this play, and he doesn't contain the edge at all. At all. But he shows up late, kinda, but not really. Look at the... Oh, my God. What are we doing? What are we doing here? What are we doing crashing inside? Both ends are crashing inside, giving him all the time in the world to just throw this pass. But he throws it right to the other team, even though he had 90 seconds to throw the ball. You could have thrown here, and you could have thrown it higher there. But instead, throws it right to the linebacker. That actually might be a defensive back. Oh, that's a DB. That's even worse, guys. He threw it right at a defensive back, guys. Right at him, at his face. Look at that. The tight end barely jumped, so that tells me he didn't throw it high enough at all. The tight end should be jumping as high as he can, because you're trying to throw a high point. But he throws it right at the defender, guys. The defender barely even jumped himself. Either he threw that on purpose or he thought it was a linebacker. Either way, though, you shouldn't be throwing it right there at all. It's not even a motion, it's a jet motion. And they run the ball on inside. Look at my D-tackle getting dominated. Number 99, watch him turn his shoulders. When you turn your shoulders on the D-line, that's what happens. That's why they tell you to stay square. You don't stay square. Now they just shove you on down. You get triple teamed almost. And then get hit by the running back. That's what you get. That's what you get for being a bonehead. Wide 9 over here. That's never a good thing. Maybe in this case it might be. He crashes inside even though he's lined up in a wide 9, but they do a twist. And the problem with twisting is you leave the edge open on the flat if you're not in cover 2 or cover 3. And you're giving up at least 5 yards every time. That's the only problem with twisting. DN takes himself out of play. They run the play that the Broncos ran on them back to them. And the Broncos can't defend the play that they ran on them. Okay. Out pattern. He threw that late. And somehow the corner is just not even like sprinting, breaking on the ball. He's following the receiver instead of trying to beat him to the ball. Because Michael Pittman is not a quick player. Like that's not who he is. Like you got to be able to beat him to the spot. He threw that late, and you can tell the corner let him catch it. Look at him. The corner just sits there. All right, look. No, next play. Watch this corner, guys. Why aren't you coming up? Look at him. He's right there. He's making his move. This corner should be coming up right now. You know he's going to break right there and catch it. Right there. Come up. He waited, and then he waited another 2 seconds to hit him. So he literally sacrificed about 3 seconds right there. 3 to 4 seconds to allow the receiver to catch that. They do another twist on the left side and a wide open number 1 receiver. That's him, guys. He's not trying to cover. Look at him. Why are you backing off? He made his break already. This guy should be breaking on a 45 and beating this guy to the spot. So they should be meeting each other right at this point. Let's see what happens. Nope, he just sits back. He just sits back and lets him get the first. And then misses the tackle. Wow, on a guy that's already stumbling, rumbling, and dumbling. Uh-oh, this is bad, guys. He's a yard off the ball. Look at that. Yard off the ball. On. This can't be good in the middle. What are they going to give him extra time to throw it? Yep. That's exactly what's happening. Oh, yeah. What is this going to be, a holding call, I guess? Throws it on the run, number 16. Wow. Broncos should be ashamed. They really should be. No one gets the flat. Look at the corner just tripping on the 22-yard line. Number 34. What are we doing, man? Oh, bull rush right at him. And he gets away? Is he really about to get away here? Nah. Whose fault is this, though? Look at our left guard getting thrown to the ground. Look at him. Goes for a little ride. Our guard goes for a ride. And then gets the quarterback killed. The guy, John Lynch, stopped running for a second. You saw him. He ran a guy over, and he was basking in his glory. Like, yeah, I just ran this guy over, and then stopped running, and then ran after him again. Ay. But the Colts get it back, guys. See how rigged this game is? You see how rigged it is? He lets the ball go. I think he was already down, though, actually. Yeah, he was down. He was down, guys. They do a twist on the left, and they get there, guys. See, like, there's no reason the Broncos should have lost this game. They run a twist, inside, out, and they get there on the twist. But let's see who messed up, though. It's going to be the right tackle, right guard, and the center that mess up on this one. So the tackle didn't kick back. He should be yelling twist right now, and then he needs to get back and get 52, and then the left guard needs to get in front and get 56. Neither happens. He tries to chase 54, and he's never going to get there. That's why on twist, you got to communicate. And what did our center do? I think our center yep, see? Center faces his whole body to the left, so now he can't even help. Like, he pretends that he's unalerted, turns the guy to the left when he should have just kept him square so he can use his right arm to push guys. Now he turns away and lets that go through. How about that? Ay, man. Not much manipulation with that one. I didn't see too much flickering. Finally, they do a play action with Russell Wilson. I think this is the first time they rolled him out all game. And it's not even a real rollout. Like, yeah, it is. He rolled out. See what happens when you roll him out? You get completions. The ball moves. You don't want to just keep him in the pocket all game long. Like, in the pocket again. Like, they think he's Aaron Rodgers. Wide open. He can't see those guys who are open because he's too short. Throws it to the guy who was open anyway. So now, 1 yard off the ball, offsides. They got him, but he got away. The guy's like touching his shoulder. He's like slapping his shoulder, like, can't get him, lets him throw it. Why would you ever blitz a corner on the edge? He's just going to get gobbled up. He tries to blitz, and that's what happens, guys. This is your edge player. The defensive coordinator thought it was smart to put a corner on the edge as your edge player. No edge, no chance. He gets gobbled up. You salvate. As a defender, you're salvating if the defensive coordinator is bringing cornerbacks up as a linebacker to blitz. You're salvating. Like, this guy can't do anything. Looks like they're in a dime. They got a bunch of dime guys in there when they're in a run formation. So they clearly wanted them to run the ball on them on this play at least. You got a bunch of DBs on the floor. Or on the field, I should say. Look at this. You got a bunch of skinny guys out there, and they're in a run formation because you want them to run on you. That's the only reason you would do that. You got skinny guys and they got a bunch of fat guys out there. It makes no sense. This is the part of the game where they're letting them back in. Off his back foot, really? Wow. Too bad Russell couldn't do that on that awful interception he had. Hopefully they show that. That should be a highlight for the Colts. That's a low light for Russell. Highlight for the Colts. Russell, why isn't he taking off here? It's almost like he's trying to prove to everyone he's a pocket passer. Now he throws it in triple coverage, and both guys wrestle each other for the ball. And that really is a microcosm of what the Broncos season has been. Oh, they're going to show it again. This pass and catch is basically a summary of the Broncos season, especially on offense. Dude's wide open. Makes him slow down for it. Dude trips. Dude runs into the receiver. Or, the referee. Look at 25. Runs into the ref. The ref gets in the way. Takes him out. Guy can complete it because the ref was the 12th man on the field. How about that? The referee with the assist. Why is he even that close to them? Like, why is the ref that close to the play? Because he was supposed to do that, guys. He was always supposed to do that. I've never seen a referee in the middle of a play like that. Like, especially, like the referee knows he needs to get out of the way. He can't be that close to them like that. Like, you see the ball coming, get the hell out of there. He was just standing there, guys. What are you standing there for? You can't even make a call because you're on the ground. You're getting pummeled. So now, he crashes inside, number 94 does. But it doesn't matter because the other guys don't block. They're only bringing, let's see, they bring 5 guys. It should be man on man. But look what happens. The right guard ends up helping the center instead of taking this man right there. That's on the right guard. Lets the guy right through. This isn't all on Russell Wilson, guys. Their O-line is completely messing up. They're just letting guys through at the worst times. That's just what it is, guys. There was a moment in the game where I saw Russell Wilson on the sideline. I saw him looking depressed, and I was like, oh, yeah, the Broncos are going to lose this game. And they had the lead, I think. It was 6-0 at that point when I saw Russell, and he looked so sad and distraught. That's when I knew, yeah, they're losing this game. The more they started dressing this game up in favor of the Colts, that's when I knew the Colts were winning this game. When they were dressing it up in favor of the Broncos, that's when I knew the Colts were going to win. Because they had all these injuries on the injury report. to make you think, oh, they got to lose this game. Nope. Now let's watch this block kick. Number 90. So no one blocks 90 up the middle. Look at the right guard, guys. Look at the right guard. He lets him right on the inside of him. Lets him right on in to block the kick. He didn't even try to stop him from going on the inside gap. And honestly, number 90, he touches the center. You can't run through the center. You're not allowed to touch the center, guys. Look at this guy. Runs right through the center, guys. You can't touch the center. You literally are not allowed to touch the center. You can't put a finger on him. So the fact that he's able to run into the center and they don't call anything, that just shows you right there, man. Offsides, 93 was. No call. It doesn't matter, though. He throws it right to the other team. Matt Ryan has definitely lost 5 to 10 miles on his fastball. This is a bad read, though, all along. He threw it right to the other team. Both teams are just throwing it. Both quarterbacks are just throwing it to the other team. That's what it seemed like. It's like they just couldn't find their way home. Now Russell is just like a statue. It's like he doesn't want to move. Look at this, guys. The NFL is real, though. That's literally the second or third touchdown pass that Russell Wilson has thrown. And some bullshit happens. Sorry for the cursing, but that's BS. Why can't this guy catch it? Oh, he's just going to let the guy rip it out? Come on, my man, what's his name, Welker? My man, Wes Welker, you're just dropping the ball for no reason. He literally, if anything, I feel like that's a fumble because he caught the ball and he made a football move. And look at Jerry Jeudy. He's not even running, guys. If anybody knows Jerry Jeudy and how fast he can run, is he really running right here or is he doing long strides? He wasn't trying. He didn't even dive or try to sell out for that. That's touchdown number 3 that Russell should have had right there, guys. Russell Wilson is not playing as bad as people are thinking. It's more his receivers and his O-line. He's still getting the ball where it needs to be. I can't just sit here and say it's all Russell. I just can't do it. I know everyone else is, but I can't do that. They do another twist. It doesn't get there. He bats it with his right hand across the body. I remember seeing that play real time. I think they're going to show that awful pick that Russell had in the game. Which he did on purpose. You know for a fact that he threw that pick on purpose, guys. Just everything about it. I think, is this it? This might be the pick, guys. Yeah, this is the pick. This is the pick, guys. Yep. There is no reason why you would throw this football, guys. And then look at number 73. Just let the guy right through. Why is your right guard... Let's take a look at this. Your right guard is bailing this way, and your left tackle is basically on an island by himself and has to go all the way inside to cover the right guard's mistake. Watch this guy and this guy. Watch them just completely see the right guard. Why would you bail? Why would you completely bail this way? You got to wait because this guy goes right through his gap. We're not even that guy. This guy goes through his gap. So what should have happened is this guy would take the inside guy, and this guy that went outside is taken by that guy. Instead, they do neither of the two. And then Russell just throws it up when really, come on, Russell, just throw it right here. It's 3rd and 13. This is basically like a punt. I get it. But just throw it here. Let's see if he can get you more yards. And let's see what happens. You get a field goal out of this. Now he throws him out of a field goal. And this is potentially the game-losing play right here. There's no reason he should have thrown that. If anything, throw it to that guy. Was that what he was intending to do? And he just got hit and threw it further? I know in my heart that he threw this on purpose, this interception. Because right now, there's no way you would throw this right now. You're going to get hit. You're on your back foot. And he still throws it. That's how I know this one was a fake one. This is a fake interception, guys. Russell Wilson is one of the best QBs ever to play. He's not going to make this pass. He's never made a pass like this in his career. There's never been a time where he's done something so boneheaded. Throws it 10 yards off. This was a punt, guys. This was a punt. But they desperately needed 3 points, though. Judy was open. He got hit, though. He couldn't get the time. That's what happened, man. This was a punt and a punt return. And they get the ball right where they were. So this was a disaster of a play, guys. Really, it was a disaster of a play. Anything you didn't want happened right there. And then let's look at them open up the A-gap. Both D tackles spread open on the A-gap. Let the guy right through the middle. How about that? How about that? Let's see what the center gets to do since no one presses the A-gap. The center can just go right to the middle backer. That's what happens when you don't cover the A-gaps. The center can go right to your Mike backer, which is something you don't want to happen ever because it's a first down. Once your Mike backer is blocked on a run play, you're in a world of trouble. Yeah, so this, Matt Ryan had all the time in the world. He's got to throw this because they're blitzing a bunch of guys here. Right tackle doesn't kick back, lets him right through. He's got open guys, but just doesn't throw it. Decides to not throw it, guys. Ay, ay, ay. Free rusher, he evades it somehow. And then goes down. You see, their O-line, the Broncos, their O-line is not that good, guys. They have a lot of issues on this O-line. So they only bring 5 guys. So this should have been blocked up. But all my linemen, can you see what's wrong here? Look at the O-line. Look at how they're all on top of each other. What are they doing here? They should be sliding right. There should be a right tackle here, right guard here, center there, left guard there, and then left tackle there. But instead, they slide left and then let 2 guys right on in on the right side where they should have actually been the whole time. And then they come from the left side even. Terrible. That's like high school blocking assignments right there. Like, how do you get so confused at such a time? That was finally a nice play right there. But short. Of course it's short. And they don't go for it. I can't believe that. They should have gone for the first on that one. Run the ball, get the first, keep the drive running, get some clock off. Instead, we're going to dress it up and let the Colts come back. That's what we're going to do. We're going to dress it up so nice. Well, we got a fumble coming or what? Fumble the ball already, will ya? So the Colts get sealed here and a seal there. So number 90 chose the A gap instead of staying neutral. So that opens this up because this guy stays on the outside. So there's a huge hole right here. Because both guys went opposite directions, run right through it, kick out block, make someone miss. Should be off to the races, but let me guess he's going to fumble here, guys. Let me guess. Not yet. It's not the cue yet. He didn't get the permission to do the fumble yet. So now they're running the ball so nicely now. Now they're just blocking down on everybody. The DN, he F's up. This guy should be going outside, goes inside, helps the blocker out. We got a puller. Woozy kick out right there nicely. They actually blocked that up real nice. But the Colts did not do themselves any favors. You got guys crashing inside and just not reading plays at all. 1st and 10. Now they're going to get no yards, right? Oh, they do. So how do they not win this game? Look at my DN. She's doing good right now. Now you're doing well, but stay there. Nope, he goes inside instead of staying outside. And allows the guy outside. No edge, no chance. Alright, so now... Oh, it's funny that they know how to block on this play. Could it be because they're not going to get a first down? So they block on the plays where they're not going to get first downs. But the plays where they need the first downs, nope. And right here, guys, I don't agree with this right now. You got to kick the field goal here, guys. Like, this is a stupid, boneheaded play. Like, this is exactly why. Nathaniel Hackett should not be and cannot be their coach. He's obviously rigging this game. He's obviously losing the game for the team. If you have a coach that can't even pretend that they're losing the game, you got to get him out of there. Like, this is a blatant trying to lose the game on purpose. But they get lucky. I would not be going for that at that point in the game. I would be kicking it, putting the pressure back on a team that hasn't scored all game. Now they're throwing the ball with two. Like, why would you throw the ball to the sideline, guys? Look at how stupid this is. You throw the ball, you're up 3. You throw it to the sideline. Now he's going to catch the ball and go out of bounds, guys, and stop the clock. How does that help your football team? In what world? How does this help your football? Why are you calling plays to the sideline right now? Like, I just don't get this at all. Like, I'm completely dumbfounded. Why are they even passing the ball right now? Why are they not just running the ball, chewing clock? Oh my God, this is gonna be a disaster. Nathaniel Hackett's got to go. That's a touchdown, guys. Yeah, this is on purpose, guys. This interception is on purpose, and I'm gonna tell you why. This is a touchdown. He's running a post. There's nothing here. His man is behind him because you can see his shadow right here. There's the shadow. So he's behind him by 2 yards. All he has to do is look there, and that's a touchdown. But instead, he goes towards the best corner and throws it right at him. Throws it right at him, guys. Literally. Jerry Jeudy's open for a touchdown, man. Like, I'm talking. He is in there. And he's square, but he stops running because he knows he ain't getting the ball, guys. He knew he wasn't getting the ball, and he knew it was going to get picked. Who is even number 16? You throw to number 16. That's not even like the guy you go to. 2 minutes left in the game, you throw to an unknown guy. This is the guy you need to throw to. Jerry Jeudy, the guy that was open for a touchdown. Yeah, that guy. That's the read you make. But clearly he's throwing this game away. Right in the trash. And right there, that should be a sack, fumble, and a pick. But look at the defender. Right there. Bradley Chubb does a great job. Does a great job. Gets outside, beats his man. The tackle dives at nothing. Tips the pass, and then watch the defensive back, guys. This is the interception on Tuesday, Monday, and every week after that. But look what he does, guys. Look what he does. What is that? What the hell is that, 27? Don't act like you are so shocked and so upset by this. I need to slow this down even slower. Like, what did you even do here? Then he puts his hand on his head, gives up on the play. Watch this. What is that, dude? What is going on? I don't get what you're even doing here. Besides letting him catch the ball. And then he stops playing. Stop putting your hand on your head and put him down. What are you doing? Look at him. He's just still standing there like an idiot. Like a bonehead. He's just standing there. What are you doing, guy? It's your fault now. It was Russell Wilson's fault. Now the pressure and the blame is right back on your ass. What are we doing here? 25 or 27? What are we doing? What was that? What was that? Look at him. Look at him. He goes with the right hand. Instead of trying to catch the ball like a normal human being with both hands, he puts his right hand up, leaves his left hand out, because he knows he's not supposed to pick this off, guys. This is against the script. Trying to catch this ball is against the script. So he has to act like a bonehead, pretend that he couldn't get it, and let this guy catch the ball. That's all that was. It was a terrible play to watch. Now they have him dead to rights again. Fumbles it, and then let me guess, he gets it back. Of course he does. That's the quarterback, and no one's aggressively trying to hit him and hurt him and trying to rip that out of him. They just say, oh, okay, you want it? Go ahead. So that should show you that the game is rigged. None of the Broncos players even tried to fight for that football. Look at him. I want to see this again. You have a quarterback running at it right here. Look at this guy. You should be launching yourself at the quarterback, hurting him. Just doing anything you can to make sure he can't hold on to this football. Watch these two guys softly, like gentlemen. And I stress the word gentlemen. They escorted him to this ball. Watch this. Watch the escort. Look at this. They basically they hooked each other's arms and walked them to the car, basically. So bad. They almost get him again. That's literally 3 plays in a row where they hit the quarterback and something happens with the football. But the defense can't react or do anything about it. Ay, ay, ay. Wide open. This is really the part of the game where I was like, oh, yeah, the Broncos lose. Like, I knew at this point the Broncos are going to lose. They're going to go to overtime, and they're going to lose. I knew they weren't going to let the Colts score a touchdown. I knew for a fact that wasn't going to happen, but I knew they were going to score and bring it to overtime and eventually win. How does that even happen? Oh, because you're in... Oh, they just caught him on this one. Because right now you're thinking a pass is coming. They only have 3 D linemen and 2 linebackers. So if they run the ball, you're in trouble here. And that's exactly what they do, guys. Look. So boom. Center on the nose tackle. This guy picks his side, which is something you never want to do. So now the center can just wall him off. Block here. Stuck. Block there. This guy needs to make the play. This guard should really be on him, but let's see. Nope. 34 takes himself out of play, guys. Watch 34. 34 run. Like, why would you run up, guys? Look at him run up. He's handing the ball off. Why would you run up this way? If anything, you'd run that way on an angle. Oh my gosh. He runs up, takes himself out of the play, now runs back towards him anyway. But the NFL is real, though, right? Yeah, they're just not trying to get to him now. Terrible tackle attempts. I think we saw that one, and we already know this one went in. Let's see the manipulation. Wasn't much manipulation. Maybe a little bit. They manipulate every kick. And on this play, guys, I would have just called a Hail Mary. Like, screw it, man. Like, why not? So this is another indication that the Broncos were not trying to win. Why would you kneel the ball? There's only 5 seconds left. Let's see what happens. Call your best play. Screw it. It's because they were laying down, guys. They laid down. They laid down. They do a late twist. It was an awfully ran twist. No one in the flat. Look at 21 jogging. Look at 21, guys. Look at him. 21 is completely just out there jogging. And then pulls up. And then falls down pretending to tackle a guy. Oh, he'd be out of the game for me if I saw that. Alright, what are my D linemen doing? Oh, they're picking sides? They're picking sides. Oh, everybody on this left side, not only are they picking sides, but they're giving ground to allow the guy to push him back. Oh, yeah. Finally, the nose guard is aggressive, but it means nothing because it's a quick pass. Why didn't he do that all game? And why is this cornerback so far off of him? You can't even react to make this play. Because you're so far off, and that's what you get for being a bonehead. Oh my God, the bones are ridiculous. You're going to let Matt Ryan run on you? Come on now. All right, I was about to say. And there's the kick. Oh, they manipulated the hell out of this one. This one was going left, and then they hook it back right. As if that would ever happen. It's going left, and then they hook it back right. Ay. So fake. You better not be found with one of them balls in a crowd, because they'll just take that from you. It's against the law to take an NFL football. They don't want you cutting up them footballs and finding out what's inside of them. That's why. Because imagine I go to an NFL game, they kick a ball in the crowd, I get the ball. You know I'm cutting that football up and looking inside of it and making a video about it. That's why they would never let that happen. Ask anybody that's ever gotten an NFL football in the crowd. They'll tell you they take it from you. They rip it out of your hand. You're not allowed to take them home. Not an official ball anyway. Look at 58. Oh, yeah. Where's my defensive end at? Let's watch my D end. Crashes inside. How about that? Giving Russell Wilson the time to just do this. So he throws it to Jerry. Jerry really could have scored there, but he's not really running. Now, where's my defensive end at? Whoops. Oh, he's taking himself out of the play? Nice. Now, where's everyone else at? Where's my D tackle? Oh, he's going to the opposite B gap? Look at my D tackle, guys. Look at this D tackle. He goes opposite B gap instead of at least staying neutral and picking A gap. At least. Like, why would you do that? Look at him. He takes himself out of the play, right? Basically makes a humongous hole right here. Now there's a humongous hole because of this guy, and then that guy set the edge way too far. Now look. Easy. Right on the linebacker. That should have been a touchdown, guys. Let's see this cutback. So right now, bro, this should be a touchdown. I don't care what anyone says. He should have made this guy miss. Fake inside, huge cut outside touchdown. Cut, run. That's what it should have been. Instead, he doesn't make a move. He tries to hurdle him and gets pummeled. That's not a time to hurdle, guys. You should be faking inside and going to green grass. That's what you teach your running backs to do all the time. Look for green grass. You never teach them to hurdle. He did that on purpose, man. Now we got 4th and 1. Let's see what boneheaded play they do here. They run a pass play. Oh my God, when they were just running it down their throat. Wide open, guys. Guys. Wide effing open. Why is he not throwing that? This guy made a mistake. This guy made the wrong read. He turned his back, took the wrong play. This guy should have taken a slant. And you know Russell can see this, man. He's not trying to win the game, guys. He's not trying to win the game. I repeat, he's not trying to win the game. And here is where they lose. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.